Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate the Refugee Day with us. I would like to take a minute to think about the kids and young adults who's suffering around the world. I am a refugee from Republic Democratic of Congo. I have been living in the United States since 2011. I was an asylum seeker in Uganda for 3 years until I settled to US. I lost my parents when I was 14 years old to the rebels. They attacked my father because he was a government soldier and they wanted some confidential document from him. I watched the rebels torch and murder my family one by one. I lost my parents, three sisters, and five brothers. My younger brother and I were the only survivors. We fled our hometown with only the clothes in our backs and no idea or direction where we are going. We spent a few weeks walking through the jungle until we found ourselves in Uganda. I was sick, hungry, and hopelessness for the future. I didn't know where to start or where to go for help. I didn't even know what being a refugee meant. I had no friend, no family to help me over there. I was in new country where they spoke different language. At the time, I could only hope to find safety and healthy. At this point, I didn't know refugee camps exist, neither did I know how to access protection for UNHCR provide. There was nobody there to guide me through to the whole process. My brother and I, we were homeless in the city. We slept near the dumpsters and covered ourselves with garbage bags to stay warm. Our skin began to pull off from the heat of the sun. We survived off the food we found in the trash. My collarbone was stuck out from being beaten in Uganda by the refugee rebels. The hospitals couldn't help me. I felt hopeless and attempted many times to end my life. Eventually, through to the help of NGO named Hires and Refugee Law Project, I was lucky to get access to UNHCR protection. They provide me with a place to stay, food, and education to learn English in Uganda. After 3 years, UNHCR protection helped me with my resettlement plan to the US. Once I arrived in the US, the Unaccompanied Refugee Minor Program of USCCB helped me to get resettled in Florida. I lived with foster parents while attending high school. I only had 1 year of schooling back in Congo, but because my age, I had to start school as a 12th grader. The plan was for me to attend West Broward High School to make a friend, learn English, and then tend to get my GED. Once I started to understand what education meant in the US, I worked really very hard to study 12 hours a day, and I passed the all requirement for high school, include FCAT, to obtain with my high school diploma. I was the first person in my entire family to graduate from high school. After that, I went straight to Broward College, where working night as a busboy. After 2 years, I obtained my associate degree. I was then accepted into the FAU, where I received my bachelor degree in criminal justice and political science. During the time in a refugee camp in Uganda, I made a friend that I promised I would help once I came in the US. It wasn't easy. It was really hard, but it didn't happen until I started working as a busboy during my college years that I was able to help. Although it didn't make much money, I kept a promise by sending them half of my paycheck. Unfortunately, by donating some much of my own money, I was putting myself at financial risk. I knew there had to be another way where I could help more people and not just by myself. I met a friend in college. His name is Steve Hope, who helped me to start my organization called Everyday Hope Project. My mission is to be the voice of youth who aren't as lucky as I was, who are sick, hungry, and hopelessness. Those who are uneducated about the process of becoming refugee. There are many orphanage children who are dying on the street, on the ocean, on the borders, and on a refugee camp because they don't have no one to guide them. Show them how to register as a refugee and access the help the UNHCR provide or the help they need. We need to take action. We can empower them. The youth by providing them the resources they need, such as more medical attention or education and everyday skills to keep them off the street where they are vulnerable to prostitution and extreme cases suicidal. Everyday Hope project takes one day at a time because tomorrow is not promised. Please visit our website www.everydayhopeproject.org.